Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the 4 days out vlog. I'm gonna try to do daily vlogs up until show day, which is going to be interesting. We'll see how that pans out. Today is when we start tapering down cardio. So I have 30 minutes of cardio today, which absolutely sounds lovely because we have made weight. You know, I woke up at a new low today again, 190.6. I am extremely flat, but I believe we start getting fed tomorrow. So I will also show you guys the food list, the groceries I got yesterday for peak week. And yeah, 4 days out. Damn, it's kind of crazy. Now it is 5:34 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym to do my second to last cardio session of this week. I definitely have a lot more after because we have 2 more shows after this first one. But I took my check-in photos. I'll kind of pop them up on the screen, show you guys the little gist. I am super flat, but the details in, glutes are in, shredded butt cheeks. You guys know the deal. Definitely worked my ass off to get this conditioning. It takes some days where it gets hard, but that's what it takes, right? So anyway, guys, enough of me rambling. I will go do cardio, and I will catch you guys probably back at the house for meal number 1. Today, I get a little bit more fats than yesterday. So I get 8 grams of more macadamia oil, mac oil, in another meal. So yesterday I got 8 grams, today I get 2 8 grams, so 16 grams of fat extra. So those little things, man, make my food taste crazy. Make my taste food, I said. I still got the prep brain. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Ooh, all right, guys, just wrapped up cardio. 30 minutes was cake. 30 minutes wasn't bad today, you know. Of course, it's not gonna be bad. It was cutting. My cardio's been cut in half, so got a good session in. And then now I get to eat my delicious meal number 1, chicken and green beans with some macadamia oil on top. Even though I have low food today, that mindset is gonna be on a positive high note because it's the last day of low food. And then yeah, so catch you guys at the house. All right, guys, we got my meal number 1. I prepped it. I always prep my meals in the morning, or not in the morning, at night. So we got 8 grams of mac oil I'm gonna add. So here we go. This I got from Amazon, but you have to be like pretty aggressive from the jump, so it picks up. Oh, okay. Whew. I've almost a little mini heart attack. I thought I went over. So 8 grams right there. I'm gonna heat this up and then get my morning subs ready, and then we're gonna get this down. All right, guys, I don't know how much you guys didn't hear that, but because I didn't have my mic on this whole time, we have 168 grams of chicken, 100 grams of green beans with some macadamia nut oil. But we got 8 grams of the mac oil. I just took my morning supplements. And also one thing to, touch on is that my water intake everything is measured out. So 4 ounces with meals, and then 29 ounces between meals. And then a total of 165 ounces of water for the day. So yeah, your boy's a little bit thirsty. But I'm gonna get this meal down because I'm starving and I'm really looking forward to just eating this. So yeah, let's get it. All right, guys, I'm about to head off to work right now, so I'm gonna pack my meal. Pack meal number 2 because I eat that during my break. And then, like I said, I just have a total of 29 plus 4, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33 ounces of water in here because I'm not gonna, measure out a couple ounces. So I'm gonna pack that as well. And then head off to work. I got a couple clients in the morning. Then I'm gonna go train, push, and I'll film a couple clips for you guys since it is a couple days out. I'm trying to vlog as much as possible, document. I got work again later tonight, so pretty long day, but we're gonna get through it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys when I get back for my pre-workout meal. Yeah, pre-workout meal. All right, guys, we just got back from work, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think right around this time is when I have like the least amount of energy. So I was kind of dragging a little bit, but I'm glad that I'm home now and I can eat my pre-workout meal. Get this reflective off my face. And I'm not gonna lie, my energy is just down the gutter right now, but just gotta make it through today. So yesterday, surprisingly, I actually felt a lot better. And I was honestly surprised. I was like, wait, I actually have more energy. So almost like, yeah, it's weird. I try to ride the midline, as John always tells me, because, you know, you're gonna feel like shit some days, you're gonna feel great other days, and don't be so like, don't get caught up with how you feel so much. Just do your best to ride with the waves. But anyway, guys, protein powders are out, so we have chicken instead in this meal. Cream of rice, 154 grams of chicken, and then 16 grams of peanut butter. So I am going to enjoy the hell out of this meal, and we're going to hit our third to last workout of prep for my first show. Got a lot of workouts ahead, but taking it one show at a time. And this is going to be a push day. I'm going to be extremely weak today, and flat, because I am extremely depleted, but it's all good. I'll be really peeled. And I'll take you guys along, film a couple clips here and there. And yeah, so I'm going to get this meal down and check you guys when I leave for the gym. This is my favorite time of the day, just to enjoy, sit down, relax, and enjoy a good YouTube video. I'm sure every bodybuilder does this too, where they like to watch something when they eat and not talk. All right, guys, I just got in the car, and I'm about to head to the gym. But I go to Iron Culture, and also John sent me over my food for tomorrow, 3 days out. So I have to get some 96.4 ground beef from Trader Joe's on the way home, and I should have everything else for tomorrow at least. To be honest, guys, I really don't feel like working out today, but we got 4 more days left. So I'm gonna do my best to lock in mentally and just push through this workout. I am gonna be extremely flat, so I don't expect to look crazy. The leanest I've ever been, new low 190.6. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how I look. Probably won't be able to get much of a pump, but it's all good. I'll catch you guys at the gym, and I will maybe talk. I don't know what I'm going to do at gym. I'm going to film at least some sort of gym content, whether that be an exercise or just a set or two, but something, so you guys can just kind of see what's going on throughout my day today. Let's see how many times I can do this voiceover without screwing up. All right, this is like take 6. But anyway, starting the push workout with some lateral raises. I did not look at my logbook numbers. I just kind of went with how it felt. And to be honest, had an okay session for having very, very low fluid and being very, very depleted. I did not try to match the same amount of weight I did last week. But to be honest, guys, I kept my strength up until like 2 weeks out. So I'm pretty happy about that. For example, like the prom incline, I usually do like 3 and a 10 or something like that for my top set. But just for this session, I realized, okay, I know my strength isn't there. I'm very dry, depleted. So I did like 2.5 and just kind of took that close to failure. Maybe I had one more. The goal is to just get a good contraction, get in and out. So that's what we did. And then my second exercise is actually a Smith incline press, but I moved to a machine, and the machine I moved to was a circular Panada press, but right as soon as about to hop on, someone else hopped on. And at this point, like, I really don't care about doing the same exercises. So I just hopped on the Cybex incline press right here. Also a great piece. I really get a good contraction there. So I did 2 sets there, top set, back off set, and then we did 4 sets of cable flies, superset with dumbbell lateral raises, anywhere from 12 to 15. And this is just to finish off the workout and pump as much blood into that chest, shoulder area as much as possible. When I was looking in the mirror here doing the lateral raises, I was like, damn, okay, I'm not too flat, which is a good sign. Yeah, and just check me out, just checking myself out. I'm like, okay, not too bad. I did get some posing in a little bit, just, flexing between sets, the jit. Here, I was pretty surprised about. I was like, God damn. Pretty happy with how I'm looking, to be honest. Once I get some food in the system, it's going to look pretty freaky. I'm excited. Very, very excited, guys. And if you guys have been following along this whole prep, I really appreciate it. I'm going to try my best to pump these out as much as I can, just because I am taking some time off of work, so I might have some extra time editing. And now that I get some extra food, my brain should be functioning a little better. Yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up the voiceover. Hope you guys enjoyed. Throw a thumbs up for your boy. And then here, I go into some posing. Some raw posing. Enjoy, guys. All right, guys, just wrapped up that push day. I feel like I got pretty much a set of every exercise for the most part. It wasn't too bad to film. And since it's a week out, guys, this is the week where I could care less about how much I move and just try to get some blood into the muscles. And that's really much it. I don't care if I'm a lot weaker, my joints are dry, my body fat's very low, and the chances of injury are a lot higher than as if I'm more hydrated and things like that. So I did taper down the numbers, like anywhere from 25 to 30-40% possibly. It's a good bit, but I'm not stressing about it. I know when I get more food back in the system, it should be right where I left off. But anyways, I got some posing in, and I actually practiced my posing routine a little bit. It is like 90% there. I have a rough estimate of the poses I'm going to hit, so that gives me a lot of relief in my head, because I kind of stress about the posing routine during the times I compete, because my energy is so low. I want to come up with like a crazy choreographic routine, but I'm just not there yet, creativity wise and posing wise. But it's something that you'll be like, okay, that was pretty decent. Right now, I'm on my way home, but I'm going to stop at Trader Joe's to get some 96.4 ground beef, because John decided to put that in my plan after giving me a grocery list without 96.4 ground beef in my plan. I'm gonna get that, go home, shower, eat, shower, and then go back to work. So I'll catch you guys, maybe I'll tag you guys along to Trader Joe's since this is so low-key and gimbal. All right. I actually haven't been to this Trader Joe's in actually a pretty long time, because I used to get flank steak, but now I just eat ground bison. Let's check it out. Structured their whole store, so the meat's back here now.
You check on the computer a bit.
Let's get two. You open? Yep.
$14.98.
I don't have a receipt, thank you.
Okay.
Have a good one. It's pretty quick. Yeah, they usually have all the meat like right where you walk in, but I don't know. I guess they decided to rearrange things around. So yeah, Trader Joe's will always have 96.4, 90.10, 85.15. So when John has this very, very lean meat in my plan, I just get it here.
Yesterday, 8 grams of mac oil to my meal 1. Today, we're adding another 8 to my post-workout. So, the shit adds up. And then, can't forget the salt. Quarters tablespoon of salt every meal. And I'm going to heat this up right here. Very small meal. 100 grams of rice, 168 chicken, quarter teaspoon of salt, and 8 grams of macadamia nut oil. So this is going to be my post-workout meal, guys. Eat this, shower, and then get ready to head back to work. So I will catch you guys probably for my last meal, dinner time. Alright guys, I literally just got back from work. I'm freaking starving out of my mind right now. My last meal of the day is quite simple. It is ground beef, 170 grams of ground beef and 200 grams of green beans. And I also have 200 grams of strawberries I'm going to eat with that. And that is it. So I'm going to get this down. And then I do need to finish up some steps and then get ready for tomorrow.